All right, happy Tuesday, everyone. Have some coffee with me. Today we're doing the infamous Gray Flannel by Jeffrey Bean. This is one that came out in 75 or 76, and I'm pretty sure it was pretty popular when it came out, and for whatever reason, people don't like it anymore. There was this Gray Flannel challenge going around a couple years back or so where people would get their girlfriends to smell it or whatever because they thought, it smelled so bad. And what I've read, what I've seen about this from other reviews and such, is that it has an extremely harsh opening and that can smell like chemicals, or I've heard it described as like cat piss or something. And then it dries down to a much more pleasing scent. It kind of smells a little bit like soap. But it's very mature. It's very reminiscent of the 70s. It's more of like a very sharp-dressed man, older guy, older gentleman kind of cologne. So this is another very, very inexpensive cologne. This is 3.5. I mean, this is quite a bit of juice. And you know what? I really like this bottle. It's very simple. It looks kind of like an aftershave bottle. Some people have said this looks like a wine bottle. Yeah, kind of, with the color. You probably can't tell too well. It's a greenish color. It looks to me like something you'd see like on the shelf in an apothecary back in the teens or the 20s or something like that. It's very neat. So I'm gonna spray this one right on my skin because you only live once, and I will admit this is a first impressions, but I did sniff the cat, and wow, what a sharp smell! Like a incredibly sharp, very 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 powerful aftershave, some sort of astringent. So I did sniff the cat, but I've never sprayed it, so here we go. Yeah, 2 sprays. That's probably dangerous. Right off the bat, it's actually not that bad. It's not as powerful as I thought it was going to be. It does smell like that. Extremely bitter is a good way to describe it. This is a composition that has a ton of florals in the opening, some citrus. The mids are packed with florals. It has like iris. It has violet. Like a lot. I heard this is kind of like a violet bomb. It has like tonka bean and cedar wood, vetiver, oak moss in the base, but a lot of florals in this one. Well, right off the bat, I'm getting. This opening isn't that bad. I thought it was gonna smell like cat piss or chemicals or something. It actually. It smells better. It smells better on my skin straight up than the bottle. The cap, like I said, is a wicked bitter, very sharp astringent like smell. This smells like violet, very sharp violet. It's very sharp. It's very like uber strong aftershave. My nose isn't quite 100% right now. It's been cold and then rainy, then dry, so sinuses are probably not 100%, but not too bad to where I don't think I could do a review or anything. So I just wanted to put that little disclaimer there. Although I could be like, this smells great, and then I go out and someone's like, who bathed in cat urine? No. Well, I am getting a chemical smell. I am getting like an astringent. It is definitely like chemical smelling. I am getting violet. It's very sharp, like I said. So to my nose, it's not that bad, but it's not pleasant right now, and I don't think it's something you'd want to go wear. So let's see if it dries down. It is not as strong as I thought it was going to be, though. I thought it was going to be. I mean, I know this has been reformulated. This is assuming that this is the reformulation, but I thought this was going to be like a. Whoa. No. It's actually quite weak. It has the slightest hint of like dryer sheets. Like it's not terrible. It's just you're not going to want to put this on at this current stage. Okay, the really sharp, bitter, astringent type of smell is gone already. And what I'm getting is I'm starting to get flowers. The sharpness of that violet leaf I think I'm smelling is kind of fading. So this is all happening quickly. It is starting to smell kind of pleasant. I'm just starting to get a lot of floral notes and a soapiness that is what people said. It smells like soap, like a old school soap. Um, it's very green. I mean, of course, this is a very green scent, but it is starting to smell like a green cologne, but it's very light. It's actually not as strong as I thought it was going to be. It smells a little bit like Irish Spring. It's more it's a bit more mature. It's a bit more, I don't want to say chemical smelling because that initial chemical kind of astringent blast is gone. But it smells like a, not chemical is probably not the best way to describe it, like a sharper Irish Spring. Really, that's what I'm getting right now. You know, you can smell it. It's very soapy, and there are just a ton of florals. And I was kind of concerned that, you know, people said this is a violet bomb, and violet can be like really pungent, especially in like Fahrenheit. But this is very light. I'm tricky. Like, not a lot of colognes project well off my skin. We saw with Cuba Gold that like did not project at all. This one seems kind of light. Really, this is quite pleasant. Actually, this is very pleasant. It's super, super light. Although I haven't showered today, and you know, of course, for most people, scents tend to pop off the skin more when you've just showered, you have lotion on. So I'm just testing this, giving you my first impressions. So I'm sure if I took a shower and all that, it would probably project a little more. There is something a little off about it, I will say. Like that chemical, again, I said I don't want to call it a chemical, but there is a note in here and I can't pick out what it is, and it's a little pungent, almost sour, and it's kind of a little in the forefront. So think like Irish Spring. It really does smell very close to that. But something is a little sour, and it's almost, I wouldn't say it's bad necessarily, but it is a little prominent, and that's what's making it a little more loud than Irish Spring is. I feel like this is what we're going to be getting for a lot of the time. I mean, I'm going to go test this. I'm going to go wear this. This is actually, unless this turns into like a rotting meat kind of smell or something terrible, this actually is pretty nice, and it seems like it's fairly light. It's not the horrendous cologne everyone described, and wow, I would probably wear this, man. It definitely is more gentleman-like. It is more mature. It might not fit with my personality per se, but I would probably wear this. Actually, I dare say this is a little less like, what is the word? I like this better than Cool Water, I think, already. There's something a little bit more toned down. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's not changing at all. It's sitting close to the skin, but really like this. This is really nice. I would wear this. I have a huge bottle. Wow, Gray Flannel by Jeffrey Bean. Yeah, I really like this. The opening is sharp. When you smell the cap, it is very pungent, but it does dry down. Those are my first impressions on it. That's what it smells like to me. With the other video, I came back and showed you how it dried down and everything. This one, I don't think I'm going to do that, but I just wanted to get like what the first initial smell was to me. This is very pleasant. This is very nice. I really like this. I don't have anything to complain. It's starting to smell like a really nice soap. So, that might not be appealing to a lot of people because they could easily just put soap on. But this is a cheapie, and I don't have any problems with that. This is very clean. Wow, okay. I really like this. I really, really like this. I like this more than Cool Water already. I have to be honest with you. It probably isn't going to last as long as cool water. Well, cool water doesn't last long either, but there's something a little more toned down about this, but this is almost a little more masculine at the same time. I know I'm repeating myself. I tend to do that a lot, but Gray Flannel by Jeffrey Bean. Really like it. It's cheap. I would recommend it if you want something kind of dignified and mature that smells like a good, clean green soap. I mean, I'm going to test this a lot more, but I just wanted to get out there what it smelled like. I like it. All right, everyone have a good day.